Alrighty, welcome back everybody. I am back in Minecraft. So, last time we were here, we were designing this iron farm, gold farm, crop farm, and wool farm. So that's this one here. Works pretty well, overall. However, I was thinking about it all week, and I was like, you know what? What if we take the gold farm and we place that right above the iron farm, and we may be able to have the piglins drop through the lava because they don't die from lava, and they drop down into a kill chamber that doubles as a kill chamber for piglins and for iron golems. So that'll take care of that. That will open up this side of the trading hall farm extravaganza here for a melon farm. So then we'll have crops on the right, melons, and then wool, and then of course iron and gold. So that is what I'm thinking. So I went ahead and teleported or copied the base iron farm that I have over here. So that's why this top part's the same. That's why it's a different color. And I was just about getting ready to redesign this because, one, I think I'm going to make the floors thicker so that it can hide any type of what do you call those dang things? Hold on. Gotta remember what it's called. There we go, hopper. Jesus, the hoppers, and I can have more room to make the hopper system go to the different chests for like the different color wool and the different vegetables and all that. So that is what I am working on today. So we're gonna get to it. So I'm just gonna do this for the next hour or two and come up with designs as we go. As you can see, I had plenty of iron from before. So if we're gonna make it a double floor, let's look up here. We still want it to be spawn proof, and we can either do that with carpet or we can do that with the slabs. So currently I'm doing it with slabs. But do I want to bring all this down a level so everything's the same level and just do carpet everywhere? I kind of want to do that. It might look a little nicer. Oop. Help if I can fly. We gotta get rid of all these workstations anyway before we rebuild with the villagers. Because when you clone the building, obviously it doesn't clone all the villagers. Just get in here. Also, we'll turn up the music a little bit. There we go. A little bit of music. Never killed nobody. And I don't think I'm going to need to have this extra bed here, so that'll give us a little bit more room. I kind of like it more open, so I can see all the trades and everything. Alright, getting in here. Alright, so that's a nice starting point. Get rid of Gotta get rid of the beds and the workstations so we can start over on placing villagers. Alright, nice. Was that all of them? Yeah, at least on that floor. Now we gotta do that down here. Now this one, like I said, I think we're gonna lower this down slightly. Oh, had that big open area. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We're gonna lower it down one. Well, let's see what happens here. So if we add full blocks here and get rid of all these half slabs like this, and then yeah, we'll definitely have to obviously drop this whole shebang a little bit. Let's see how far we want to go though. Maybe just one? How does that fit? Or do we want to make it one more, just so we have a little bit more room? I kind of like that. Let's see about oh crap, forgot, gotta fly. So if I bring it to this level, let's see how tall it makes the farm. That won't be too bad. Let's see, we got one, two, three. One, two. We get rid of these. And this is the floor now. And then we do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will have one more block down here, but I think that's okay. Because I can always put another block here. And that leaves me an area to bring some hoppers and stuff. So first, let me replace all these half slabs. Of course, you can use any block palette you want. I just like this, I think this is the chiseled tough. Let's see. Yep, chisel tough. I like the chisel tough. Ooh, too many. Oh, already did that room. I don't think this will mess up the iron farm, because I did make one that was too tall away from the golems, and it seemed to mess up the drops, but we'll find out once we get the villagers in here just to make sure. I think I would actually like it better with the full slabs with carpet. I think that'll look cool. Yeah, it was bugging me at work the whole week. I was like, man, can I make it more efficient? And then I was actually, when I was playing with McFrogger Jr., when I was trying to make the farm symmetrical, that's what made me think about putting the piglins falling through the lava. So as soon as I get this floor in, we're gonna look at that to see if we can make a lava for the iron golems, because they're taller, and then the regular trident killer for the other piglins. I think it's gonna work, but we'll find out. This might be a bust. We might not be able to do anything. But it's always kind of cool to see what we can do. Alright, so obviously the killer for the iron farm works fine. We have no issues with this. I'm going to go ahead and break this level, because if we're going to combine this with a gold farm and an iron farm, we got to do a trident killer underneath this for the piglins. So, what do we need for the trident killer? I think we just need one block right here. Was this still tall enough for the iron golems? I think so. Yeah, so we put the trident killer here. I think the piglins won't get hit by the fire, and their drops won't die, so that'll be good. So, now do I need to make it on mud blocks so I can collect the goodies? Or can we just do regular blocks? We'll try regular blocks with hoppers to see if it works. And then if I have to, we can do mud blocks because they're underneath a 1 meter block. They're a little smaller. Let me get these out of the way for right now, just so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Oh no! Well, maybe I should have did that after I got rid of the lava, huh? There we go. Alright, we'll add the lava back after we're done. Okay, so this is the platform. And now I gotta remember how to do a trident killer. We just did one the other day, so it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think it's sticky pistons. I think it's regular pistons, observers, and some redstone torches, which of course I don't have my redstone torches. Let's find some. I don't need those. And which way do we want to face? Probably the same way we always do, this way. So, I think it's that, this way. No, sorry. That. So it pushes that way, maybe there, and there. I think that looks right. Alright, let's try this. What up, Eddie? Thanks for hopping by the chat. Hope you're having a good night. I don't know if you heard, but I'm trying my best to see if I can make an even more efficient iron farm. But this time we're gonna add the gold farm on top of the iron farm and see if we can use the same kill chamber for both. It might not work, but you know what? We're gonna try it. Oop. Did I do that right? I don't know if I did that wrong. Right. I might have messed that up, because this isn't going to trigger anything. I feel like I did that wrong. Hold on. Luckily, we already have a farm. Let's go look at it. Let's see. Ah, yeah, see, I did it wrong. There we go. So the observer goes into the piston, which makes sense, because how else are you going to trigger it? So I have it in the wrong spots. So when I started it, this needed to be in this slot, so like that. That, and like that. Alright, so let's redo this, because the observer has to go into there. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so then you tell the observer to go that way. That's how it works. See? I figure out eventually. Testing is how to make things better. Night's good, about to watch the Bucks. They play tonight, so we'll try to multitask. Oh yeah, you have to choose between me and the Bucks. Well, I mean, if they play like they did last week, it's an easy choice, but We'll see how they let's see how they do. Cause yeah, that was quite rough watching that game last week. Oh, that's not where that goes. There we go. Oh, that's not how you do that either. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. I gotta remember my entrance is. I think I'm gonna do my entrance the same over here. Yeah. Let me break these so I remember this is the side I want to be on. Then we need a lever. Do I even have a lever in here? Nope. Alright, let's go get a lever. There we go. Alright. So the Trident Killer works. Looks good. The question is, can I think I can just put hoppers right here, like I normally do. And that'll collect both. But, do I want to shoot it down underneath the farm to a sorter so it sorts out the gold and everything else? And that's what I think I will do. So, we're probably just going to make it all go down here, down low here. Let me do this. Let's just say it's down here somewhere. And then we'll just shove everything into the here. Oop, I just tossed it. It's fine. Alright, that's all temporary. There we go, we can get rid of that. Alright, that's looking good. So they're too tall. So if they land here, 1, 2. And then I need the iron golems to be getting hit with fire right here. So we need signs for that. Let's see, 1, 2 is the piglins. Here's the fire. So yeah, we want the fire right here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now the question is, if I put the fire right here, will that turn? Did I make it too close? Do I have to go down a level? Let's see. And then can the iron golems get out of here if they fall? Well, we better test that first before we get too far. So, give me a iron golem egg. Oh, that's a turtle egg. Let's see, search. Iron golem, here we go. Alright, let's see if he can get out. Okay, so he does fall, so that is okay. Does this affect anything? Now, the thing is he was on top of this. There is a chance that he will fall down into there and not be hit by the fire. So maybe we do want to bring this down 1 level. Yeah, let's try that. Let's get rid of this real quick so I don't burn myself. And then we'll put the signs down 1 level. see. We gotta close this up. We could just do a half slab, maybe? Just you don't want the little baby zombies that come in and kill you, so we'll do something like that, maybe. Actually, let's put it on this side, because I like to see what I'm doing here. Alright, there we go. So any XP could come out through here. So now let's go add the signs and the lava. So if I put signs here, will the piglins be able to go through the signs? I think they can. Oh. So if we do that, alright, let's go look at that. Oh god. Alright, so now we have the fire. Oh, but I gotta get rid of the fire. It's gonna burn up my stuff. Alright, hold on. So I had this issue on the other farm. Basically, every once in a while, the lava will catch things on fire beneath it. So, should I do a water collection instead of the hoppers? Because then it won't catch fire. Yeah, like every once in a while the hoppers will just catch fire. It's super weird. So this will definitely kill the iron golems. So let's try another test. Let's go throw a couple iron golems up there. We'll just throw one right there and there. And then let's go turn on the trident killer. Also, we gotta see if the drops burn up or not. Okay, so the iron ingots did not die, so that's good. Okay. And I haven't seen it catch back fire since we first put the lava. And when the gold farm is moving, I don't think it's going to be able to be on fire. So that might be okay right there. That might be what we need. Yeah, that might do it. Okay, so let's throw in a trident. Do I have any tridents on me? Of course not. Ooh, iron spear. I think that just came out. That's a new item. They have a lot of health. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's why you want to do lava. You don't want to do a trident killer for iron golems because you'll be here all day. Nope, missed. Did I hit it? Nope, I missed again. Alright, let me just move this out of the way real quick. Excuse me, thank you. There we go. Okay. Perfect. I think that is going to work. Now we have to see if the gold farm design will work above our iron farm. We might have to do some creep spawning proof and all that. Eddie says, is this the same as the water whirlpool they fall into? I remember that from our last world. Not sure. If you're talking about the gold farm, yeah, they fall down and then they go in there and die. For the iron golems, this one's a design I've seen online by 100,000 different people. As far as the trident killer goes, they actually have more compact iron farms because they changed the rules of how iron golems spawn in Bedrock. So you can do it's like a I don't know, like a 12 by 12 or a 10 by 10. But because I'm combining the trading farm and everything, the villager trading, I figured I'd just go with the classic design. Alright, so for just a second, we're going to put a block here. Okay. And then, I still want to face the same way. So this way is fine. So I think we need to do 20... Usually you have to do 26 blocks so that they almost die when they fall. But I think the lava is going to slow them down. So we're gonna test it real quick. So we're gonna go up 26, and then we're just gonna drop some dudes here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22. Now let's spawn one of these guys here. It's Piglin, I think. Yeah, Piglin. Piglin Brute. Piglin. I think it's just regular. I don't know which Piglin it is that they come through the portal. I don't know. It might be this one. I don't remember. We'll see. Well, that Piglin just burned up, so it's not. One of these is immune to lava. Is it this one? Maybe it's this guy. Let's see. Alright, did he survive? Well, he's definitely not immune to lava. So maybe it's the zombie Piglin? Oh, I missed. Alright, it's definitely the zombie Piglin that doesn't die from lava. But does it slow him down? It does slow him down. So height is not going to matter with this farm. And that was pretty... Maybe they did take some when they landed. Because he died pretty quickly there. Is my trident on fire? I think it is on fire. Well, it definitely keeps catching on fire, that's for sure. If I keep this on, it won't catch on fire. This is why I put buttons here to stop the fire from starting. But that obviously isn't going to work the way I have it here with the pistons. If I did the water underneath it, I mean, I don't think it does anything. The only problem with the fire is if the farm is not on, your iron and gold will burn up from the fire. So, if I did one right here, ooh, look at that, he has a gold spear. That's cool. You know what? It did not look like it slowed him down at all. So maybe the drop is going to be important. And it might be just because they're hitting the edge, though, of this. Let's see. Let me make the tunnel that goes all the way up. Oop, get over here. Oop, missed. There we go. The spears are out, so that means the next update came out, or I'm an update behind. Oh! Can't fly. Alright. Let's see what happens. Oh, of course I hit him onto there. Alright, there he goes. See how easy it is to kill him now. Compared to the other one. And they all died pretty quickly. Alright, so I think I'm going to leave the drop. I think we're going to. Oh. Gotta kill the little piglin baby. Bye! Yeah, and you saw he took damage as soon as he went through there, so they are definitely doing... That is definitely working. Maybe we can do I would say we could do a mob farm as well, but I don't know if I have the ability to do mob farm and gold farm and everything else. So far, all these farms work together pretty well. It's just all about spacing. Why am I not being able to get... There we go. Much easier going up, I guess. Okay, so there is our tunnel for the goblins. Now, most of the time when you make that big gold farm, you're having all the goblins come to one side or the other. I am going to make them fall to the center here. So we want to come out like this. Oh, and let's go see what side of the portal they fall in. I think they fall on the outside of this portal. I think it's the same for every portal. But if we build it and they plop out of the other side, we'll just change it. It's not that big a deal. Alright, so where do we want to put our actual portal? So we have a center point. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Alright, so now we need obsidian. Do I even have obsidian? No, I don't. But I'll get it. Maybe. Maybe not. Ooh, we can make out a crying obsidian. Now we'll just do regular. So it needs to be 26 wide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is it 26 or 23 wide? Oh, now I can't remember. Now I gotta go look. Yeah, because 26 seems a little too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 40, 50, 60, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, 23. Okay, so it's 23 by 23. Which is a little unfortunate because I can't make it exactly symmetrical, but that's okay. 1, 2. So we got 13 on that side. We'll do 12 on that side. And 11 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oop, went too far. Alright, let's see if this lights. That'll tell us if it's good to go. And they did fall on that side. Cool. Awesome. Alright, so that works. Ooh, that was a loud noise. Sorry about that. This looks familiar. Yeah, I know, right? We just built it over there. Well, we're heavily going to modify it this time, though. So we got to get it so they drop to the center here. I guess we can work our way from here that way? No, I guess I should go the other way. Alright. It's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3. And then drop this way. Alright, let's drop some water here so I know what I'm doing. I guess I should have, finished making the side here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I made it way too much. Alright, my bad. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my water down there. It might have. I just thought of that. Did it mess up my water? Oh no, okay, it didn't hit the sources, so we're good. Alright. Oh. Yeah, as long as it's not hitting my... Oh, you know what? I probably... Yeah, I was about to say, it probably got rid of my my lava. Oops. That's alright, we'll fix that in a minute. Alright, so that's dropping. So, that might be a little too heavy. Can I do like that? Pushes him in. That might work. But then I have to do some stair shenanigans here. So if we do a stair like that, and like that, that might work. How many blocks? 1, 2, we got that. Okay. Ooh, I can make this go all across just for decoration. So if I do it like this, get rid of those, and then put a water source in the stairs. I can put a button if I need to do one more level, like this, okay. And then do a button here, and here. Now will that let the piglins fall correctly? Some water here, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot this side's one longer, duh. Like, why wasn't that going? Alright, so now the water should all flow properly. Alright, let's light it and see if we get a piglin. Oh, I heard a piglin. Now, is it gonna flow right? It looks like it. Okay. Perfect. Oops, sorry for your ears. So that's good. Now we gotta go replace our lava, though. Hit our guy. Get out of here. He's never gonna die. There we go. So, oh, and we gotta get our lava back. Oh, you know what? I gotta make sure this is actually not too tall. It is too tall. So I gotta get rid of some of this. So we need the iron golems to be able to still fall. Kill that piglin real quick. Just for shits and giggles. Alright. So now we have the portal. Now we gotta make the contraptions to spawn the piglins. I gotta remember how to do that vaguely here. I think over here I did it to the right. Let's go look. Alright, I did. There's the automatic that lights the portal here. Excuse me. And inside of there, that McFrogger Jr. cupboard, is the water dispenser. Oh no, and here's the water dispenser. Yeah, simple piston, sticky piston to turn it on and off. Alright. It's always good to have a reference. Yeah, I know, right? Frickin' McFrogger Jr. He's gonna be annoyed when he sees I've moved to a different build. Alright, so I think it's what, 2 blocks up for the starter? We'll do that first. Oh, it's more than that, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the bottom layer. And there's observers under there, I think. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. So 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the bottom layer. You know what? I think I can cover that last observer up. Or the front one. I guess it doesn't really matter. I could leave them open. Yeah, I think I can cover that up. And so if we do like this, like that. Gotta remember from the tutorial that I watched. I think the one that I used was JC Plays. Hi, hello James. What's going on, buddy? How are you doing today? So now we need some trapdoors. Do I have any trap? I have regular oak trapdoors. I guess we could use oak. Doesn't really matter. Actually, I think you have to do it the other way, don't you? Crap, now I gotta go look at my other build. Nothing much. You do SMP right. I do not do. I do survival for the most part, and I have a realm that I play on. I'm doing this creative to find out if I can actually make this work. Because what I'm trying to do is an iron farm, gold farm. So iron and gold on top, sheep farm on the left, crop farm on the right, and then melon farm on the back. And underneath here is where all the villager trading hall will be, down in this area. And then I also want to sort everything out, so a lot of stuff. Nah, I don't normally rate bases because I'm not a professional, so I can't rate somebody else's bases. I mean, my bases are pretty cool, but nothing like Hermitcraft or any of the other big SMPs out there. I leave that to them. Mostly I just play survival, play a little bit creative when I'm trying to figure out builds, like this one. Stuff like that. Realm is Bedrock's version of Minecraft servers. A Realm you can pay monthly for, and it's from Microsoft, and you can have think it's like 10 or 20 of your friends. So it's kind of like a small server, but it's constrained to just your friends instead of the big servers that, you know, basically have everybody. Alright, so this should turn on. Let's see if this works. Alright, yeah, there we go. So now we are turning on the portal. Oh, can you join the realm? I gotcha. I don't mind people join the realm. I don't have anybody on there right now. But if you want, leave me a comment on the video and with your Minecraft name, or you can message me directly. You can also join Eddie's Discord. I check Eddie's Discord all the time. He is the guy that you've seen chatting a lot. And I don't mind people join the realm. I don't know if I have his Discord link, but I should get it. Eddie, if you're you gotta eat it or gotta go, man. Go ahead. Thanks for hopping by for a little bit. Eddie, if you don't mind, you gotta let me know if I can send over peeps to your Discord so they have a good way of messaging me, because I don't have a Discord. So I'll have to find out from Eddie if that's all right with him. That's all right. You don't need to have a Discord. I will go ahead and get your info if you comment on the video, and I'll try to message you through there on YouTube. Let's see what we're going to do here. So we need this to turn on and off, and I think we're going to put that right over here. See you later, James. Yeah, I think we'll put it right over here. Alright, so if I remember correctly, make the little platform. You gotta have a dispenser. Do I have a dispenser in here? Ooh, I do have a dispenser. Heck yeah. I think... Oh no! Uh-oh. Where'd my portal bring me? Nice. Alright. Alright, let's break this for now. Oh, I gotta keep it broken. Alright. Dispenser. Right there should be good. Then an observer. Is it facing this way or the other way? I have a feeling it's this way. Nope, not that way. This way. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. You hear it triggering? Yeah, you can hear it trigger. So then, we need it like that. And a sticky piston. Do I have a sticky piston? No, I did not. So let's go get us a sticky piston. Redstone components, sticky piston. Like that. Let's trigger it, see if it works. Perfect. Now we need to put a water inside here. And then let's trigger it again. There we go. That'll keep it off. So that won't trigger it. Alright, so that is how we turn the system on and off. Now we just have to send a command to it from way down there. Well, I guess I should have made it the other way. So where am I going to trigger this? I wonder... No, I can't do it through there. Never mind. Can't do it through there. How to trigger this down or below? So we're gonna have to bring it to a corner, it looks like. So we can't bring it right through the top. That won't work. So I need to come over here somewhere. Well, since we have to go this way anyway, we can actually build this going the other way. So... like that, and then observer, like that. Does it work? Yep. Perfect. Bye, buddy. Well, at least we could make sure that works still. Yep, it does. And he's gonna go die. Alright, cool. So now I need to make this trigger here. I think I can just do some redstone here. Like that. And I have a feeling we'll have to make a redstone ladder here. Now, did I make this floor the right height yet? No, I didn't. So it's gonna go a little farther. Maybe like right here? The problem, that's a problem. Now that's a problem. Let's see here. I could make it go down to this corner that I don't use. Ooh, that might work. So if we use this corner, we'll go back the other way. Good thing in creative, you can change your mind real easy. Oh, missed one. Oh, wrong way. Alright, let's do a redstone ladder here. Oop, missed one. There we go. Might be cool to actually rate people's bases and stuff one day. That'd be kind of cool. I know James was talking about earlier. That might be interesting. Look at people's submissions of their builds. Put that repeater a little far away, didn't I? Let's put that right in the middle. Okay. So now if we go down here, put a lever. This won't be the final spot for it, but... Alright, there you go. You see the portal working way up there. Turn it back off. See if we can get it to stay off. There we go. Just so while we're working we don't have piglins coming through. Later on it won't matter. Alright, so we've modified this to have the piglins go way down there. Turn this on for a second, kill the piglins we have. Perfect. Alright, we are set. Now we can still make sure the iron farm works. And then we got to worry about melons, crops, and sheep. The sheep and everything, that's pretty easy. Just the melons, I actually haven't made a melon one yet, so I'm gonna have to jump in there and see about that. But we definitely have the gold aspect and the iron aspect farm working. And that seems to be working pretty well. I think we're gonna go ahead and we'll lower this area down a level like we were talking about. Give me more room to do some sorting of the material and hide some hoppers and stuff. Yeah, I think that level is the level we're going to put the second floor. Looks like we have a couple viewers. If you're just joining, what we're trying to build here is an iron farm, gold farm, crop farm, melon farm, wool farm, into a villager trading center, and a magical books. So we got all kinds of villager trading. My first prototype, just so you can see it, was over here. Well, not the first one, but the latest one. This is the one that actually have the... Right now I have carrots and wheat being produced. Sheep over here, the wool. Gold farm is on the backside on this one. And then we have the villager trading inside here. So as the farm produces the wheat and seeds, as you can tell, all kinds, you can trade it with the villager. Same thing for the carrots. To the carrot guy right here. Here's the carrot guy. And then my helpful worker here goes up in here, and this is his carrot farm. And you can see the wheat farm is on the first level. So that works out really well, actually. And our iron farm is producing quite well. And then these are all your magical books all the way around here. Oh, and our poor kitties. Poor guy. And then we go down here and we trade the iron and everything else, and the wool. So we got the different color wool, and then you trade with them. So you got plenty of emeralds. My first design in this creative world was way over here. That one didn't work, so just ignore that one. This one I actually tried to make it cat friendly. So if you haven't seen my design yet, where are all these tridents coming from? Who's throwing tridents? What's going on? There's tridents everywhere. Anyways, so this is my first vision. The blocks automatically get smelted into iron blocks from the new crafter, which is pretty cool. This one, though, I made cat friendly because when the cats drop through the fire, they will be on fire, but as soon as they run off of the platform into the water, they survive. So it's cat friendly. The only problem is all the cats seem to some reason travel into this composter right here, and they just kind of live there and here. And I'm not really sure why. They really like that composters. So I just got random tails sitting there. I don't know. That's weird. So this is kind of this was the first revision of my iron trading farm. But then after I made this one, that's when I thought, well, crap, we can expand this so that I can get more emeralds for trading. So this is literally just a square box, nothing impressive here. And then the next one is when I figured out, hey, let's do some trading all the way around. So it's a one-stop shop for emeralds, trades, whatever you want. And that one works fine. There's nothing wrong with this farm. But this one, we're gonna also add melons, so I need more space. That's why we tried to make the gold farm on top, and that's what we're trying to figure out. So far, it seems to be working. We do have to add the villagers and everything in here so the iron farm starts working, but the gold farm absolutely works. So I was in the process of lowering down the floor a little bit so I can access these chests a little easier. I copied over the other building over to here so I didn't have to rebuild all this, and I'm just modifying it. Well, we don't need that. Oh, there goes all my wheat. There you go, zombies. You can have some wheat. There you go. Have some more. And some carrots. Alright, get rid of that. Get around that. We're going to lower all this down. And yeah, you don't have to give the villagers little rooms like I do to make the system work. I just feel like if they're going to be trading with me, at least they can have a little space to walk around, stretch, you know, hang out. I feel bad for them. There, they can have some wool. These zombies down here are going to be rich. They got all kinds of stuff dropping at them. Black. There we go. Look at that. I mean, I almost feel like I can make a friggin' mob farm at the same time. I'm basically doing it already. Look at them all down there. Get rid of my little doors. So if I drop all this down the 2 blocks that I'm doing, that should give me enough room to do any hopper shenanigans or anything I need to do. And normally I do half slabs to spawn proof it all, but I think I'm just going to lay down carpet this time. So 1, 2. Do I want to drop this down one more? No, I think this is good. We'll leave it like this. So now I just got to enclose all this. I had windows in here so they could see out. Maybe I'll do that again. Give them windows. Alright, go like that. Guess I didn't even break all those blocks, but whatever. I filled in these corners just to make it pretty, but you don't need to be there. I might do something in the corners. Haven't decided yet. Alright, that looks pretty good for that level. So then, come back in here, go ahead and finish our floors. Oop, missed. Alright, so I think I want to do the 3x3, that works fine. We'll figure out how to get from one floor to the other next. There we go. This one is not going to be cat friendly because I don't have anywhere for the cats to escape. Poor guys. Alright, so all my rooms created? I think so. This is not a room. Alright, I can add the glass. I guess I can do that real quick. We can do windows. Nah, we'll just do regular glass. I don't want anybody to get stuck on a ledge or something. I don't. Every once in a while when they get out of a bed, they kind of try to phase through a wall or something. Speaking of SMPs, I really do like watching quite a few. Hermitcraft is the one that I watch the most. You know, Gem, Green, Scar, Mumbo, all those guys. I like watching their builds. Gem, I think, was just doing a charity event this weekend. It was really cool. I checked out that stream, donated, and everything like that. And I think everybody had a good time. Anytime the Hermits do a charity stream, it's always a good time. Any of them. Okay, so now you're back. What's up, James? Welcome back. Alright, so that's done. Let's do the next level, which we decide is going to be here. Oh, that is glass, not tuft. So we're going to have another layer of rooms here. You can do, I think it's 20 villagers will give you a village, but anything over 20, you don't. That's just the minimum. If you have 30, more golems will drop. So it just depends. You had orange chicken. Ah, that sounds like a pretty good dinner. I made myself a couple grilled cheeses myself, but orange chicken is pretty good. Oh, ran into my own wall. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot we didn't leave the windows on this room, so we need to do that. What'd I do? I think I gave them a window one block up, so right here, that'll be their windows. Oh, that's not one block up. There we go. Alright, so we're going to fill in this spot here, because again, that's why I'm doing the whole drop-down thing, is so we can have some hoppers. The chat is kind of delayed. Yeah, the stream in general is a little delayed, so it's not super long, but I think it may be like maybe 10, 12 seconds, depending on my my speed. Sometimes it's 30 seconds. It just depends. Ooh, I could be doing this as slab, so I don't have to put a bunch of carpet down, but the carpet actually looks pretty cool on the chiseled block, so I'll leave it. Eddie, how's the Bucks game going? I know you're multitasking. You're watching me and the Bucks. You gotta let me know how's it going. I'm curious. I might not have streamed if I remembered the Bucks played on Thursday night this week. I might have streamed tomorrow night, but I already started, so I'm not gonna stop now. Oh, there we go. Get in there. It's 26 seconds. Yeah, that's about right. I can see that. Yeah, I think the shortest I've had it is like 12 or 15 seconds when I play Rocket League. But that's different stream settings. So different games require different stream settings, I've noticed, depending on what I'm playing and at what resolution. Okay, I'm getting the room set up. This is definitely more difficult in survival, but I have created this not the exact, very close iron farm in a lot of my survival worlds, so it's definitely doable. The hardest part about making any type of iron farm is actually getting the villagers, trying to get them into your farm without them dying, and trying to link them to the beds and link them to the workstations. I will say that is definitely the most difficult part. Once you have the villagers, or you create a villager breeding farm right next to the iron farm, you can basically ship them in pretty easily. My last world, I built the iron farm underground, so I built my entire storage system and everything. You can play in the realm, but I can't set it up at the moment, so I would have to get in there and do that for you. I don't mind you playing in the realm, but this is not the realm. This is my creative world, so this is not realm. So the realm's not actually on until I get in there. So I wouldn't be able to get you in there while streaming. Oop, don't do that. But in the survival world that I do have this farm, I created underground because I figured it'd be way easier to build and get the villagers in there without having to like put it way up in the air. Because a lot of times you put these iron farms and stuff over water, stuff like that, so that you don't have as many spawns, so that the spawn rates are better. A lot of times that's for any type of mob farm. Iron farms, luckily, doesn't really matter about the other spawns. Like you can see my little group, my groupies. These are my groupies. What up, groupies? Got a couple skeleton groupies. Obviously, I'm on peaceful right now. And creative, so they're not going to mess with me. And the one underground worked pretty well. There was a lot more spawn proofing, trying to get the farm to work. But once I got all the spawn proof and I made the storage system, so in the survival world that I have currently on the realm, it's pretty much this exact same setup, but my storage is all the way around it. So I probably have a couple hundred chests around this area because this is where all the trading is. So it's a big trading hub. That actually worked out pretty well. I was pretty happy with that overall. The lag, though, oh my lord, the lag was bad. That is for sure. Having a couple hundred worth of chests and all the items in there, plus the iron, it was getting a little nuts. So technically, on that farm over there, I'm using a bunch of hoppers. Bunch of hoppers, and hoppers is really bad for lag if you have a bunch of them. If you have a couple, it doesn't matter at all, but when you have a couple hundred hoppers in one location, that can be a little rough. Yeah, absolutely. It can get bad. They clubbing down there. Okay. I think that'll work out. I'll probably put this redstone, I'll probably put it inside the building just so we can trigger it from in there. The new update, yeah, there's been a couple really good ones. And I think is it the newest one? Did it just come out, or has it come out in a couple days? There's the updates have actually been coming pretty quickly. The copper update was pretty cool. I like that. Don't need to go that far. I watch Waddles as well. He's the person I watch, the YouTuber I watch anytime I want to learn about new updates. He's really good at it. It's out right now? Okay, so it did come out. So it must have came out on the 9th. Okay, yep. That makes sense, because what was the 9th? Was that a Tuesday? They really like releasing their stuff on Tuesday. What? I don't even know what day it is. The 9th. Yeah, Tuesday. Yep, that makes sense. They like to always do their updates on that day. Yeah, that just means I'll have to jump into the realm and into the survival world to check out all the new update stuff. I did notice the piglins carrying some spears, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure the spears is the new update, so that makes sense. The freaking spear animation is huge. Like what? Let's see. Let's see if we can get one with a spear. Nope. How about now? There. Nope. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Alright, boys. You're starting to tick me off. Give me a spear guy. Ah, there we go. Look at that thing. It's humongous. Look at that thing. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. Alright. Time to die. Sorry. Sorry. I was trying to just look at the spear. Yeah, I think I was watching Waddle's stream the other day. He's almost at 2 million subscribers. I was pretty impressed. Yeah, he'll probably get there soon though with how many people are watching him. All right, back to work. Had my break. Had my fun. Oop, gotta get my stairs out of there. Alright, this is looking good. We are just about to start loading in some villagers. Well, I guess I got one more wall over here to make, huh? Yeah, I haven't seen all the updates. I'm gonna have to go in there and see what's up. Alright, I think the outside looks good. Oh, forgot the windows here. Put some windows in. Alright. Now we can load in some villagers. Where's my... Oh, did I close in my front door? Oops. My front door should be... right here. There we go. So everything looks good. So now we just gotta set up to start triggering some villagers. So we got the villager, we need a bed, we need a carpet, we need workstations, which we'll probably do the lectern first. Alright, I don't need the observer. What am I doing? I need the fence. There we go. So spawn. I don't need the glass right now. So we need lectern there, villager, and then gate. Okay. So the very first villager you place... Oh, you added my... Okay, fantastic. That'll work. So the very first villager you place is the start of your village. So what I'm going to do for now is drop a bed right here and a villager. Link to the bed. There we go. So that should mean that is the center of my village. Then I work my way around from there. Yeah, I'll add you back, my man. There we go. We got a bed. Got a lectern. Drop a villager. And a door. So there's our first village. So we just got to repeat that a bunch of times. That. And then obviously we got to add carpet, but... Oh, what did he just attach to? What did you attach to? Maybe he didn't attach to anything. Let's see. No, he definitely attached to something. What do I have that he could attach to? Dang it. Is there a village nearby? There's no way that he's attaching to way over there, is he? Huh. Alright, let's go, let's try again. Yeah, I don't have any workstations. Alright, well, that means you have to die then. Oh, now you link. I see how it is. Okay, alright, we'll give you your bed back. Oh, wrong way. Give your bed back. Link to the bed, thank you. Now go back into your home. Thank you. And now he's good. So lectern. Bed. Villager. Oh my god, of course it's a tiny villager. Can I help or watch in Minecraft? Not on this stream, but I'd be perfectly happy to stream a little bit of the realm once we're in there on one of the next streams. That might be fun. Alright. Okay, we got our villagers. We are almost there. Oh, what am I hitting? No. The light's getting me. I'm like, why can't I move? Oh, stay in your home. Stay in your home. Oh, you can hear cats. We're starting to create a village because there are cats spawning. Oh crap, the little dude got out because he could hop right over the freaking lectern. Alright, whatever. Once it gets nighttime, he'll go back. We'll let him chill for now. For now. No. Stop it. Go in there. Or I need it to be nighttime again so everybody goes to bed. Hold on. We're gonna make him go to bed. Go over here, time, sunset. Look at that little guy, little bugger. Alright, get to your bed. Much better, much better. So a couple more villagers and we should start to get iron golems. Where are you a villager? Oh, I'm hitting the stupid light again. Get out of there. There we go. Okay, so they got to get out of bed before they reattach. So if they jump in, oh, an little cat. Look at his little head, little kitten. Yeah, see, they really like to just jump over to like the work tables. Weird. Oh, I forgot to throw in the villager. There we go. Oh no, the cat. He died. So we need a bed over here. Oh, another nitwit. We gotta get rid of him because we don't need another nitwit. Bye, guy. Oh, the villagers are gonna get him. Oh, they killed him. Poor guy. You're next. Where's your bed? Oh, no, I didn't break your bed. Okay, there you go. I was like, why aren't you asleep? You're gonna put me in the background while you play MC? Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, this is a very chill stream, so you're more welcome to just lurk all you want. Hang out. What are you gonna build in your Minecraft world, or what are you working on? Or are you just gonna go check out all the new stuff? Alright, we got 3 sides, one more side. Get in there. There we go. Can you imagine having to do this in survival? It takes forever. I've done it many, many times, but that's why I wanted to practice making this new build before doing it in survival, because if I had to move all this down one block, it is quite the challenge. So I don't actually play much Minecraft in survival, except when I'm trying to build some type of redstone. Then once I know the concept works, it doesn't even have to be completely finished, but just close, then I'll go into survival and figure out the rest. But a building this big definitely requires some crafting, some creative workshop. Alright, so that should be a decent amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be 19 villagers, because this slot is empty. Yeah, buy sword. Yeah, no problem. No, it kicks you out of Minecraft a lot of times when you're trying to switch between. So no worries, man. Alright, so we got our first 10 villagers. Now we got to get our next 10 down here. I am going to have to drop down the roof a little bit like that. And then I'm going to probably have to put a half slab as well, because if I don't, they'll be able to jump over their lecterns. Or not, this down here is not going to be lecterns, but you get it. They're workstations. Eddie, what's the score? Oh, I did that room. So for the people watching, what's your favorite mining style? Do you like to do branch mining? Do you like to do cave mining for diamonds? That's always a question I like to ask. Because before, branch mining was my favorite. You know, go down to Y11 and you just mine for days. But lately it seems like the cave mining is actually better. So that's kind of nuts with the new updates. So we got chiseled, tuft. Can I just maybe I'll do this one. Let's see. Yeah, I like that one. Cave mining? Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the best way to do it. It's super dangerous. Early game. I mean, it's dangerous all game, just because the caves can get nuts, you can get overwhelmed. But it's definitely crazy just going through, and it's really cool looking at the caves while you're running through. The world generations have been really cool in the last heck, probably the last couple years of updates. But I do miss just putting on some music or some YouTube or whatever and branch mining, because there's really no thinking when you gotta do that. Alright, so we know we got the books upstairs. We're gonna put the melon farm. I guess we'll put the melon farm to the left, because I'm not gonna need every single room for the different melons. So melon farm is gonna be the composter. So let's get that out. Composter. So it's the same setup as what we were just doing upstairs, just this time with a composter. Now, the other thing is, if you're going to be doing the villager trading, you would actually lock the trades with these guys. So you would look at what their trade is. Like Frostwalker 2, that's pretty good. You would lock this trade. If you didn't like the trade, you would break the workstation and try again until it has a book that you really want. So if you haven't set up a villager trading yet, that's basically how you do it. You just keep going until you get the trade you want. Same thing for the composter. Nobody saw that. You gonna get murdered? Oh, I lost track of him. Oh, they're chasing him. Let's go see. Oh, they got him. They made him a little tiny zombie villager. Poor guy. All right. Oh, why did you go into a lectern? Where are you finding a lectern that's empty? Did somebody die? Oh, because a whole bunch of them didn't link. Ah, crap. All right, bud. Sorry. I'm sorry, bud. All right, he died. So, I gotta break that. I gotta wake some people up. See, he didn't link to the right one. Where did he link to? Oh, he linked to this one way over here. Why are my villagers not linking? So now I gotta break that one. I gotta break that one. Which ones do I gotta break? Looks like that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh my. All their links got messed up. That's not good. Let's see if I have to do this. And then wake him up. Alright, perfect. If I do this quick enough before daytime. Wake up. There we go. Oh no, he linked to this one. Wake up. There we go. Wake up. Are you already linked to one? Oh no. They're all... Oh, that's annoying. Alright, let's make it nighttime again. Because they're about to start moving around. We'll be able to do this. We'll be able to do this. I just have to reset. At least their beds are linked properly. Alright, so I got rid of all those. Do I have any downstairs that's not linked? No. So let's try this again. Link that. Wake him up. Perfect. Link that. Wake him up. There we go. Wake him up. There we go. Wake him up. There we go. There we go. Hey, get out of the way, cat. Yeah. Okay, it's going well so far. Get out of my way. Okay, we're... Oh, maybe the little one is what messed me up. That's true. I'm gonna have to get rid of him. Oh, where'd he go? Ugh. Did they turn him? Yep, alright, good. That's probably what messed me up. Because then it got my linking all out of order and I just didn't notice. Ooh, what do you link to? Okay, he did link to that one. I just want to make sure. Alright, link to that one. Link to that one. There, we're rocking and rolling. Oh, that was a little slow. Watch out, kitty. Okay. They're all linked. Let's try this again. So I said I'm going to make... This is going to be the first composter. So we jump in here. Oh my god, another little guy. Get out of here. Okay. Gonna be a farmer? No, no. Ah, crap. Where you going now? Hold on, hold on. Come over here. Link to there, and I got you a bed. Link to your bed. There we go. Get over there. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. So, bed. Composter. Link to the composter. There we go. I didn't see him link. Did he link? No, there he goes. Okay. Alright, so we got them all linked. Those are going to be my melon farms. Question is how I'm going to get there. I might get rid of the middle section here, because then at 4, 8, 16, 16, that'll be 32 villagers if I get rid of each middle section. That might be worth it. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Bye, guy. Did I kill him? Yeah. So, I'll just do 4 on each side for now, because this would be the walkway to the melon farm. That might work out really well. Alright, so if that's melons, over here is going to be the crops. Why are you just staring at me, bud? Link. Oh, we linked to that. Not even a link to there. There we go. I don't know why it's being a little delayed tonight. It's kind of weird. Oh, another little guy. Good thing there's no iron golems yet. They'd kill me for letting these little dudes die. Alright, so 1, 2. We'll skip this one. All right, he's linked, and we'll fix these trades later on because right now I don't even know what they are, but we're gonna need specific ones like some. Uh, we need wheat, we need the beets, we need the carrots, that kind of thing. Okay, so we have that. Melons, crops. So the backside is going to be sheep. So what do we need for sheep? We need the loom for wool. So plop down a loom. Man, he linked quick. Oh yeah, he is. Alright, so he's good. Bed. Oh. Why, little man? Why? My army is gonna get you. Oh man, he's quick though. He's still running. Oh, they got him. Where are you going? Alright, we'll leave that one open. Oh, a nitwit? You don't want a nitwit. Where are you going? How'd you escape? It's like feeding sharks. As soon as you drop down there, they rush them. That's kind of messed up. Can I accept my friend request? In what platform? Did you do it on YouTube? Did you do it on Minecraft? Let's see if, does it pop up here? Let's see. Those are friends that are online. Yeah, I know how to do that. Not seeing anything yet. Invite to play. No, I'm not seeing the invite. Ah, there we go. Yep, no worries. Alright, let's look over here. This should be the last... Oh no, it's not the last one. We have one more row, right? I think we do. Alright, so he's good. So we have these ones here. So what do we want to trade? Obviously we have melons. There you go. All right, bud. Yeah, we're on there. So, once I have a chance off stream, I'll get you set up on the realm. Okay. So we have. I guess we need to trade gold. Would be one we want to trade, and iron we want to trade. Because obviously iron. We got a big old iron farm. So maybe we'll do a couple iron on this side. So I forget what the iron is. What's iron? I think iron is... Let's see. What is it? Villager trading. I think iron is it. Which workstation is it? Da, 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 da. Oh, it's the armorer. So that's the blast furnace? Yeah, it's the blast furnace. So, alright. No worries, bud. Alright, so blast furnace. Let's get this going. There we go. So is he an iron? Yep, they'll be trading iron for emeralds. That's exactly what's going on, buddy. Alright, so then we have that. And then one more, because we want to have two guys. Oh, that's not it. Alright, and then we got it, so he's good. And then what is a gold trader? I think that's the brewing station? Yeah, it's the brewing station. Oh, and you can hear the iron golems are starting to come. There they are. So good. Things are working. Okay, so he should be a gold trader. Yep, he is. Perfect. And then we need one more. And he's a gold trader. Nice skin, buddy. Alright. So now that this is working, I can get rid of this first guy, because we don't need him here. And we don't need the bed there. Then let's turn this on, and let's go turn on the gold farm over here and see if our idea works. So we wanted to see if we can have an iron farm and a gold farm in the same slot here. So let's go up here. So there goes the, oh, and there's the iron golem. It looks like I might have been able to just keep the lava up one. Oh. Because it looks like the iron golems aren't ever going to fall down into the kill chamber there. I might move that up a little bit. But it does seem to be working. Oh, a zombie villager has a gold sword. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of look at my, those are my groupies down there. Oh, how'd you get out? How'd you get out? Did I not put a door somewhere? Alright, buddy. Have a good rest of your night, man. Oh, I left the door open. Hey, get over here. Get over here. Hold on, I gotta get him out of here. There we go. Get over there. Yeah, my daughter goes to church on Thursday sometimes, so it's not that weird. It happens. But have fun, enjoy, and we'll see you on the next one. Yeah, so the piglins are dropping. Exactly what we need. Sorry for the sound on the portal. That's probably a little loud. Maybe I can turn that down a little bit. Let's go to, where's audio? What would that be, you think? Environmental sound? Hostile mobs? All right, Eddie, thanks for hanging out. Tell me the score before you go. I need to know. How are the Bucks playing? We'll turn down maybe just general sound. It might be block sound. Let's see if it's block sound, environmental. That did go down a little bit. It was one of those. And it doesn't look like anybody's getting stuck on the edge here. The Iron Golem was trying to fight him. Seven. I'll also catch that tomorrow. Yeah, I feel you, buddy. I mean, really, this is the proof of concept here. We now have a gold farm and iron farm kind of stacked together. Later, Eddie. Thanks, man. Yeah, Eddie was watching our stream tonight. He has his own channel. Check him out. It's just at Eddie. He does a lot of cool videos. It's very entertaining. One of the games that I watched him stream about last week, Nine Kings, I picked it up almost immediately, and then a lot of sleepless nights playing that way too late because it was a lot of fun. That game kept me up until 2, 3 in the morning. So definitely check that one out and check Eddie out on his channel. Man, this thing is dropping piglins like crazy. All right, so now we've created this. It's all working. Let's go ahead and turn this off. We don't need to have piglins dropping in. We know it works. Once the piglins stop falling, we'll go ahead and turn this off so it's not so loud. I'm sorry, kitty. I'm sorry. Okay, so the next steps are going to be to create a sorting system, because look at all this loot. This is probably all filling up already. Let's look. Yeah, everything's all filled up. The next step would be, let's get rid of some of this stuff, to make a sorter, a storage system for all this different stuff here. I'm just trying to see if I can condense it a little bit. But anyway, so the sorter is actually going to go underneath here, underneath the base. Then creating the melon farm will be easy. Lock some trades. I'm not going to lock the trades, actually, because not until I build this in survival. That's when it's going to matter to lock trades. For now, it's just proof of concept. Look at all the cats. They're everywhere. But hey, at least these guys have windows this time. On the last build, they didn't have windows, so I think they might be happier in here. I'll probably make this the stairs that go down to the next level, or going up to that level. Just depends on which area I want to come in at. I might decorate this so you can't see, or make this a item dropper so it goes down into a water. Yeah, drop down into water or drop down. That might be interesting. Instead of having a line of hoppers there. And then we got to create the sheep farm area over here. But that's all pretty simple. The biggest thing that we wanted to do proof of concept for here was, can we put the gold farm on top of the iron farm and use the same kill chamber, which definitely works. The funny thing is I wonder if we could do a mob farm as well. It might be a little nuts if we use the same tunnel. If the tunnel goes up, let's just say we go up another, I forget how far you have to be for the AFK platform. Excuse me. But if they came down and they dropped all the way down, a mob farm might work as well, actually. Hmm. Now, if we didn't want them to drop through the tunnel, we could just drop the mobs anywhere on the water here. The problem is they won't take any damage, so then you have to hit them a little bit more to kill them, either in the kill chamber up here. Let me open this up because I keep having to fly down and back up. I want to do that. All right. So then you're doing more damage with the trident killer here, but it could work. I don't see any reason. Oh, look at that. That happens every once in a while. That's when you know your iron farm's doing really well, when they're literally getting in each other's way. Get out of there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could stack a mob farm in here. Or, yeah. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I might noodle that around. Maybe that'll be another video trying to see if we can also add a mob farm. Basically, we're trying to see how many different farms we can combine into one area. Unfortunately, you can't do that many more villager based farms because then it extends your village area out, and then the iron golems will start spawning all over the place. That's why I was using the same villagers to go into the different areas. Like when they go do the wheat, go do the crops, their home base is here, their workstation's here, and their house is here, so it still works. But if I start making any other type of workstations, even if I put a farm like right here, then the village expands, and the area where the iron farms can drop will expand as well. So you can't do that. That's why you can't build this farm anywhere near a village. The closest village I have, I think there's one like way over there. Let's see. If I get up here. Yeah, so there is one over there, but as long as I think it's like 100 or maybe 150 blocks away, then you'll be good. Any closer, the villagers will start trying to link to the beds in the village and workstations in the village, and then your iron golems don't spawn. It gets a little nuts. But this design is starting to be pretty good. I'm liking it so far. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it. Now I just have to see if we can improve it. But I think that'll do it for tonight. I appreciate everybody coming by as we were fiddling around trying to figure out if we could make this work. For the most part, I think we did get it to work. Obviously, we didn't finish it completely like we did on the other one, but we've already done the crop farm. We know that works. We know the sheep farm works, or for the wool farm, we know the iron and gold work separately. We just wanted to combine them. I think, though, I'm going to have to play around with a melon farm. I haven't done that yet, so we'll have to see how that goes. Either way, I appreciate you guys all hanging out. Thanks, James, for hanging out. Eddie, everybody else that's in the chat. If you like this content, you can like and subscribe, leave in a comment what you think and what other farms you think we can add to this monstrosity. And thanks for hopping by. We will see you on the next one.